Hello everyone, this is DIY and I'm a writer with ADHD, and this is Writing While Mumbling, which is a series of me writing and working on my way up to be a successful writer. And my intention for this is to show that with the power of habit you can write, you can pretty much accomplish anything. For example, writing screenplay and also finishing screenplay. And my case, one of the biggest or best ways to make a new habit is to stick your new habit to your old one. So my case is I work out almost every day, so I try to write and work on my script after I work out, and it's been I think it's over 30 times now. And so I've been trying to figure out how I could reach my biggest niche, which is those with ADHD. And I've come up with those kind of Facebook, Discord, Reddit, X, Instagram, YouTube, and podcast, and all sorts of stuff. So I'm trying to make some flow here. Write every day, and it goes straight to YouTube now. But I also think I should expand or put my content to somewhere else too. And also I should make this somewhat meaningful to someone. And for example, like I'm saying here that I could say I am doing this to promote those who want to make a habit or want to write and finish a screenplay, but I need something impactful that might catch people's attention. So yeah, it is important to think that upload your contents to as wide or as many platforms as possible, but also I have to niche down or more findable or more accessible to my audience. So let's see. Yeah, I need to make some statement or catchphrase. So I'm just gonna use some knowledge that I learned. I totally forgot the name of the author of the book, which is, I think it's in English, I think it's originals, like Adam Grant. Yeah, Adam Grant is the name of the author. He wrote some thesis or more like a book, and there are some certain patterns that in a thing called trend in the past, in the history. So like for such I'm just gonna mumble what I briefly remember. So one of the rule of the trend is for example, there was actually something like a pattern which had been seemingly there was no pattern. So it's like okay, I admit I'm a terrible explainer, but basically what's fundamental is that I think Adam, claims that in those kind of patterns of trend, there has been always a thing that everyone used to believe, but it turns out to be otherwise. That's the foundation of the pattern of the trend. So I'm just gonna right here I would like to make something or more like a value to my audience, which people used to think otherwise. So obviously ADHD has some issue for focus. It's more than like no shit. So I want to. Okay, you know what? Actually, I mumbled that everyone has a potential of mental illness. I'll take it, and yeah, I think this is very, very important for me. Like, okay. Would that be my foundation of as a writer? Everyone has a potential for mental illness, or maybe it's just a matter of time. More like, yeah, I'm just repeating myself from the last time, but people who's assumingly have no problem, but if some era is different, they might be labeled as a mental illness. So in my case, ADHD, I think they are labeled as ADHD, but or maybe there is no ADHD or mental illness. It's just the fact, and people find it easier to treat it if there's a name for that. That's kind of sounds familiar from some movie that I don't remember and watched. But you know what? I'll take it. Everyone can be labeled as being with mental illness just because, what if some era, if our time is different. Oh yeah, I just remember the name of the movie. It's Seven. Yeah, like what was it? Like, it was John Doe's line. Like, is it easier that if you label something like, is it easier to deal with me if you label me as crazed killer or something like that? Yeah, different. And it's because people would find it easier to deal with it. Oh, he has ADHD. Yeah, okay, then it's okay that he yeah, like, so maybe my structures of the movie or story would be one. So there's an ADHD guy. ADHD guy cause problem. But at the end, some assumingly normal guy makes the same sort of mistake. Maybe it's just a matter of frequency. Okay, yeah, I think I've reached some realization or some lead for my next step. So what's my next move? What's valid in the market? I guess so. That's done. Making my work meaningful to someone. Okay, be more specific. DIY. Okay, let's say I guess. Okay, so okay. Okay, maybe I need to figure out. Everyone can be labeled as being with mental illness if our time is different, and it's because people will find it easier to deal with it. So what? Yeah, so what? That's the question I would answer in the next one. Okay, so let's call it a day. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like what I write and what I do and support what I do, you can please consider supporting me by becoming a Patreon, and you can start doing that by from $5 per month, and with $5 your name will be credited. Maybe you are seeing this right now. Yeah, so, and yeah, that's it for today, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and until then, happy writing.